Well, alright, okay. Hello, hi. How you doing? It's me. Again. I want to thank you all for being here, tuning in to Book of Shadows YouTube channel. Seekers, shamans, philosophers, occultists, whoever you are. And make no mistake, who you think you are is who you really are. Your core essence or identity, which is the source of your magic and your power, is only discovered by you. There's this untapped potential, a mysterious reservoir of wisdom and power that for many of us remains hidden. But if we are on the spiritual path or the spiritual journey, we are looking for this new kingdom, this lost kingdom. And there is a compass in a technology that can lead us there, that can take us back to the core essence of who we are. And it is an intelligence or an intuition that we've been missing for so long. But speaking of technology, we have to acknowledge that we live in a very technologically driven world. That for the most part, technology fuels everything we do on a daily basis in this modern world. There are real tools and mechanisms that are basically running our lives here. And as these innovations keep coming and civilization becomes more and more advanced, quote-unquote civilization, it seems to me that the bulk majority of humans remain more or less the same. So there's an intelligence that is seeming to be moving faster than us. Hence this great uncertainty or fear surrounding AI. Most of the intelligence of this world, again, quotes around the word intelligence, the operating mechanisms of this consciousness are artificial. We're not machines, we're not computers, we're not cell phones, but look at the hold that these things have over us. And with the lack of self-cultivation, self-growth, interchange, empowerment, discovery, humans have become subservient to the forces that we made to serve us. Welcome, my son, welcome to the machine. It was true in 1975 when David Gilmour sang that line in a Pink Floyd song, and it's true today. The world we are born into, where the mind just becomes this mechanical slave to the repetitive functioning of an anti-natural, anti-intelligent, anti-creative, capitalistic hell factory, is stifling the potential to find out who we really are. Because we've become so distracted by the powers and the technologies of the machine. So here's where we have this opportunity to discover a whole new kind of a technology. An inner technology, a real intelligence. Look at the word, intelligence. It's an inner wisdom and an inner system of guidance that can pretty much circumnavigate the harmful effects of this machine and this mechanistic way of living that we've been prescribed. Because as smart as we think we are, and nature is still the intelligence that creates and animates this whole thing anyway. So there's a way to sync your mind up to the technologies of nature, to the spirits of nature. And the experience and the wisdom offered there is far superior to anything that is offered by the world of mankind. This whole machine is just one big dirty fart in the cosmic wind. Because truly, this great wisdom and this spirit of nature is always communicating with us. It's trying to break through to us. But we've built such a heavy shelter against it. And the light has trouble breaking through. And we think we know everything already, but we've barely even scratched the surface of this great mystery that is life on earth. We barely know ourselves. And in order to really know yourself and to really gain a bearing on our soul, we have to be dedicated towards the pursuit of this new kind of intelligence. Because this kind of intelligence of nature is so powerful, it goes beyond the mind. It's a complete novelty. It's a divine revelation. It's nature in the great mystery revealing the secrets to you. But this just doesn't happen to anyone on a whim. You've got to really ground yourself in your organic being. And we've really got to start listening to this being, listening to our bodies, listening to our hearts, because those are the gateways. And once those gateways are open, man, be ready. I think a lot of us really do have burning questions, burning desires, a burning passion for knowledge and the pursuit of wisdom to find out who we truly are. And the answers are there. I'd say the answers are out there in nature, but really it's more like they're in there in nature. Meaning the deep secrets, deep levels of knowledge, and the deep mysteries originate with your own being. They're written within. So getting your being back to that state of balance and harmony in order to receive these higher levels of wisdom and intelligence is important for any seeker. And I think humility is really required because, again, we think we know everything. We think we're so advanced and so intelligent. But we can't afford to act like we have this all figured out. That's how this great network of light and wisdom that is alive gets shut down. As soon as you think you know, as soon as you make a judgment, as soon as you think you've got it figured out, it's why most people don't have an activated third eye. We've closed ourselves off to the great reality of perpetual novelty. Meaning that life is constantly creating and generating itself. Nature's constantly doing that. It's doing it right now. The cells in our body are constantly dying and being reborn. Are we doing that? We have the capability to be totally self-generative because our consciousness is what generates and perpetuates this whole thing anyway, as we know. But the quality and the crystallization of that consciousness, how well it's adapting to the perpetual change in the organic dance of life, is up to us. The future is truly in our hands. But if we become tied into systems that are out of control, that And, make no mistake, this diabolical machine that I've been describing, it's out of control. It's run and perpetuated by men who are out of control. And we have to acknowledge that there's a real spiritual danger to this corrupt system of exploitation and control going on the planet right now. There's been a great invasion, an infection of the consciousness, because we've been made to feel like we're not actually free. It's this shitstorm, and it can really grind a person down. It can really break a person's soul down, and it's scary. So it's time to wake up from the nightmare, to come back to ourselves, to come back to authenticity, to explore the deeper mysteries of self, of nature, and to find out what we really came here for. To find out what real power feels like, what real freedom feels like. And it's an energy and a vibration that we just have to tune into. And the more and more we tune into it, the more and more powerful that vibration holds sway over our lives. And the more we can get back to actually living. So let's get back to that. And I want to wish you a beautiful rest of your day, and to thank you for listening, and that we will be back with more. So thank you.